Hi, and welcome back to the Spookins channel, a place for us to speak about all things horror. I'm Sarah.
I'm Sam.
And today we're going to take you through March 2026 horror releases. We'll be looking at all the films that come out in UK cinemas in March 2026, what's releasing on streamers as well. We might as well dive right in. Starting with the 6th of March, we have The Bride coming out, directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal, starring Jessie Buckley, who is in Men, and also was in Cabaret. She was Sally Bales.
She wasn't in Bales.
Christian Bale, who's been in loads of things. The only horror-y one I could kind of find was American Psycho, but you know, he's been in everything. Batman, The Prestige, loads of stuff.
Christian Bale.
You
Come
know
on,
who
guys.
he is.
Come on, guys.
Peter Sarsgaard, who was the dad in the first Orphan film. Annette Bening, who has just been in almost everything for the last 40 years or so. I might have just aged her drastically there.
All
but
the films.
She's in so much stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Recently, we watched Captain Marvel, and she was in that. So we'll mention Captain Marvel.
She was, yes.
Also, Jake Gyllenhaal, again, been in loads of things. Donnie Darko, Nightcrawler, Velvet Buzzsaw, you know who he is. And Penelope Cruz, who is in Gothica and Vanilla Sky. We couldn't find much horror for her, so just threw Vanilla Sky in there as well. In 1930 Chicago, Frankenstein asks Dr. Euphronius to help create a companion. They give life to a murdered woman as the bride, sparking romance, police interest, and radical social change.
Yep.
What a synopsis.
That is what they do.
What a synopsis.
I like the trailer for this a lot. I'm actually really excited for this. But I do want to watch. I still haven't watched Frankenstein.
Which one?
Well,
any of them,
any of them, yeah, to be honest. Mainly the Del Toro one.
Yes.
But yeah, I would really and looking forward to this, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm going to throw it out there and say that I don't think you need to have seen the Del Toro movie.
No, I know I wouldn't have. I know it has no actual relevance, but, Frankenstein's a character.
On a side note, we could also watch it.
We could.
Should I point out that classic thing that this synopsis has done?
What?
And that it's Frankenstein's monster and not Frankenstein.
His name is, he's not Frankenstein. Frankenstein's monster asks Dr. Euphronius, actually.
Yeah, this should be fun. I've never seen The Bride of Frankenstein, like the Hammer horror ones.
No.
I've not seen that much Frankenstein media, which is weird because it's one of my favorite books. Like Frankenstein, Wuthering Heights, The Great Gatsby, Catcher in the Rye. I would say probably my all-time 4 favorite books. And I've pretty much never seen an adaptation of Frankenstein or Wuthering Heights. So, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, maybe this will be the first.
Maybe, yeah.
I think this should be good. I like Maggie Gyllenhaal. I think she is a good person to helm this project.
Yep.
Jessie Buckley's great. I didn't like Men very much, but that wasn't because of
No, she is very obviously a very good actor. And
100%.
You cannot really doubt it. Even if you don't like the things she's been in,
Yeah.
she is good. And it's kind of just unquestionable.
So,
and then same with Christian Bale.
True.
I feel like you can dislike Christian Bale. You cannot say that Christian Bale is not a good actor.
Horrible person.
Yeah.
Wonderful actor. Such a range. I'm saying we'll go and see this. We're literally just about to have a baby in about 6 weeks.
Yeah, probably every movie on this list will be watched by us on streaming, unfortunately, because we're going to struggle to get to the cinema in time.
I can barely move, let alone drive us to the cinema.
But
so we will watch this
we will see it
at some point.
Next up on that same day, so the 6th of March, we have Dolly, which is a movie directed by Rod Blackhurst, starring Fabienne Therese from John Dies at the End, Max the Impaler, The Wrestler, Russ Tiller, and Kate Cobb. In this one, Macy, a young woman, is abducted by a monstrous figure intent on raising her as their own child, based on a short film by the same director called Baby Doll. So if any of you have seen that, the premise and the people will sound familiar.
Yes. I think it's a segment in a longer film, but I couldn't find too much about it.
Okay.
Yeah. It looks interesting.
Yeah, trailer looks good. Trailer looks decent.
It reminds me of that VHS segment from Halloween.
Absolutely. Yeah. I know the one you mean.
I think Baby Doll might be older than that, but yeah, I'm not saying it's copied from that. But it reminds me of that concept.
Yeah.
The trailer said it was one of the scariest films in the Texas Chainsaw tradition.
Yeah.
And the only comparison really that I can see from the trailer is the costuming of the killer.
Yeah, it felt like that's kind of all it could be, or like a abducted into someone's house.
Yeah.
They try and keep people at their house.
Yeah.
And that's kind of it. But yeah, it was a weird thing that popped up on the screen. But we'll see.
Yeah,
because
it looks like it's going to be a bit too violent to be in the spirit of the original Texas Chainsaw, but we'll see. It does. That aside, it looks like an interesting film. When I first looked this one up, I forgot that Dolly is like a doll because Sam's mum has a dog called Dolly, and they call her Dolphin all the time. So when all these dolls came up, I was like, oh yeah, dolls actually exist.
Yeah, dolls are real. Dollies are real.
Dollies are real.
Yeah, not just a dog.
No. Shout out to Dolphin.
Shout out Dolly the dog.
But no, this looks really good. It looks quite scary. And I like things set in the woods. And although this looks like it's mostly going to be set in the house appears to be in the woods with all the dolls and the radio thing. I like these kind of films, and I'm probably going to really like this.
Got some real classic horror like setups and themes and things looking at this. So
definitely. And the fact that the killer, abductor, I don't know how violent this film's going to be, is a wrestler implies to me this is going to be quite a physical film. They wouldn't have hired them if they didn't need them to do that kind of choreography. Because if it was just for the build, you don't need a wrestler. You can
get a big person.
Yeah,
you can get a well-built person who is an actor. But
get Kane Hodder in, get him in. But no, they've gone specifically with a wrestler. So I think it's going to be quite physical. On the 13th of March, we have Undertone, which is directed by Ian Toisson in his directorial debut. It stars Nina Kiri from The Handmaid's Tale and Adam DeMarco from The White Lotus. The host of a popular paranormal podcast becomes haunted by terrifying recordings mysteriously sent her way. This looks spooky.
It does look spooky.
It's an A24 film.
Good old A24.
I'm probably going to like it.
We looked it up as well, and it seems to be slow burn, sort of psychological, which is all your thing.
Yeah.
All of the elements are pointing towards being a movie that you really like, so we'll hope.
And the trailer features very heavily that it's a really good sounding horror film, and I find sound scares much more effective than visual.
Yeah, a lot of what I saw about this movie when I was looking it up was that, like, the sound editing and the way it uses sound and things, and like all of the quotes and things that pop up on the screen, aren't they? They're like, oh, you won't unhear it.
Yeah,
or like,
I
don't
really
listen.
appreciate some good sound editing. This is one we're going to have to put a pin in to watch, though, because I read that it's about a pregnant couple, and I don't want to watch horror films about pregnant people at the moment.
This will be a post-baby horror movie where we will stick the surround sounds on, and we will sit and we will cry and we will hear noises that aren't happening.
Exactly.
But we will enjoy ourselves every step of the way, hopefully.
We will have fun. It looks really scary, and I'm very excited to watch it. I don't really know what this is going to be, even from the trailer. Just haunted tapes, basically.
Yeah.
But it looks great.
Yeah, it seems like the tapes are going to summon an entity within the podcaster's house, I would seems like. Going to get witchy in ways and other things, and
scary.
Very fun. Very excited. On the 20th of March, we have Ready or Not 2, Here I Come, directed by Matt Bettinelli Olpin and Tyler Gillette of Radio Silence. This is once again starring Samara Weaving from Borderline and Babysitter and many other things, a horror scream queen. This time, though, she is joined by a second new school scream queen in Catherine Newton, who is playing her sister. And she is from Freaky, Lisa Frankenstein, Abigail, loads of other things.
Yeah.
We have an ensemble cast.
We do. Big ensemble cast for this one.
Sarah Michelle Gellar is here. Yes, the Queen, Buffy herself. And also from The Grudge, we have Elijah Wood from Come to Daddy and The Toxic Avenger. Don't do it, Mr. Floor.
And just loads more people are in
Loads
this.
of people in this movie, basically. Everyone's in it. Those are the ones we're going to name.
Yeah.
After surviving one deadly game, Grace and her sister Faith must now outrun 4 rival families competing for a powerful throne. Winner takes all.
I know that Faith is not a reference to Buffy because the sister is called Grace, and Grace and Faith kind of go together, but like We're on season 3 of Buffy in our rewatch now, and we've just been introduced to Faith.
You have? Buffy's in this movie.
Yeah, she is in this
So there
movie.
you go.
When this film was first announced, I was kind of like, why?
Mhm.
Ready or Not is the kind of film that did not require a sequel at all. And we were talking about this when we watched the trailer. I'm pretty sure in the first film she says she doesn't have any family. So for them to now be like, oh, we're going to hunt down you and your sister. I'm a bit like,
Hey?
yeah,
Hey, wait, what?
okay.
Hey?
We're stretching it here.
Maybe she'll find
Yeah.
out she's got a sister at the beginning.
Yeah, but I think it'll be fun. It'll be fine. I don't think they needed a sequel, but I'm going to enjoy it anyway.
Yeah, it looks like fun. It does look like fun.
Yeah, my concern was I don't know where they're going to go with it, and now I can see where they're going to go with it. I'm like, it is what it is. It'll be fun.
Yeah, if this does well, which I hope it does, because I like these movies and Radio Silence do good work most of the time. You can absolutely see you could do so many spin-offs of this and just go, another family who belong to this game system have captured someone else and they're doing it as well, but they happen to live underwater.
Yeah, you can take Samara Weaving out of it and just keep it going, I think. Yeah. And you if you wanna, you can just keep escalating this higher and higher. Like in the first one, it's just the Dumas family. In this one, it's a lot of different families, and then it can go even higher than that. Like government,
and it's the president.
Like the Purge, but this will be a lot more fun.
Yeah, and then it's the alien who was mind controlling the president. Yeah.
Yeah, we're actually all in a simulation.
Yeah, and then it's Neo.
But yeah, I think this will be fun. I don't think it needed to be made, but I'm going to watch it anyway.
Absolutely. Yeah. The sentiment that I would have gone with as well.
Next up on the same day, we have Forbidden Fruits, directed by Meredith Alloway. This is starring Lily Reinhart from Riverdale, Victoria Pedretti from The Haunting of Hill House / Bly Manor, and You, Emma Chamberlain, Alexandra Shipp from X-Men Dark Phoenix, and Tick Tick Boom. At a mall store, Apple leads a secret witch cult with co-workers Cherry and Fig. New hire Pumpkin questions their sisterhood, forcing them to confront inner darkness or meet violent ends. This is based on the book Of the Women Came the Beginning of Sin. Through Her We All Die by Lily Houghton.
Not sure how she fit that one on the cover.
I can see why they've changed.
Yeah, right. They're going to go see Of the Women Who Came the Beginning of the Sin. Through Her We All Die.
Yeah, man.
Now this looks another just kind of fun, silly one.
Yeah, it looks like a mix of like the Bling Ring was the first thing that came to my mind when we watched the trailer, because I didn't realize it was about witches. Then when the witches came in, I was like, okay, so it's The Craft.
Yeah.
And then as the plot went on, I was like, it's The Craft.
Yeah, it is The Craft.
The Craft for like a new generation.
Yeah.
Mixed in with a bit of Bling Ring vibes.
Yes.
It looks fine. I did not recognize Victoria Pedretti in this trailer at all.
No, they have done a really good job making her being nice, like considerably younger than she is. Yeah, no, it's like really, really well done.
Yeah, when I read the cast list to read it, I was like, where was she?
Yeah.
I didn't see her at all in that trailer.
No, her playing age has range.
Insane. And as you all know, I love Riverdale girly. Love to see anything that they're in, even though it's mostly bad. Which is why I'm slightly reserved. Because
We got faith for this one. Come on, Lily.
I don't know. They don't pick good projects. Although Lily Reinhart, I will say, is one of the better actors in Riverdale. Riverdale produced some very stylistic actors.
Nice.
That didn't translate so well out of that very stylized TV show. But Lily Reinhart is a really good actress, so hopefully she transcends Riverdale.
Good. Moving on to our final cinematic release, this one on the 27th of March, They Will Kill You, directed by Kirill Sokolov. This is probably the one of all of them that I am most looking forward to. Looks absolutely up my street. This is starring Zazie Beetz, who was in Joker, Myhala from Bodies, 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 and Black Mirror, Patterson Joseph from Peep Show or Casualty, if you're
UK
a
icon.
UK scene fan. Tom Felton from 222, A Ghost Story. That's his horror credit. That's the one we're going for. Heather Graham from Suitable Flesh and in Twin Peaks. And Patricia Arquette from Nightmare 3, the best one. And Lost Highway.
Nightmare 3 does bang. I won't have you laugh at that.
That's the best one. A woman takes a job as a housekeeper in a New York City high-rise, unaware of the building's history of disappearances. She soon realizes the community is shrouded in mystery. This looks like a hoot.
Yeah, it does look like a lot of fun. I'm really excited to see this one.
Mm-hmm.
This one we will definitely have to wait for because that's about a week before my due date.
Yeah, you could just be in hospital when this one releases. So yeah, we'll let us off for that one, please.
But yeah, we will definitely watch this. It looks like a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
From the trailer, looks like they're in some kind of cult that makes them maybe immortal because they show her killing them all.
Yeah.
And I don't think they would show all of their actual deaths in the trailer.
Good.
So I think they're probably like some cult that has done something to become immortal and they have to sacrifice someone to keep that going.
Yeah. But it's just Zazie Beetz killing all of these people in really cool, what look like really good fight sequences,
violent ways.
Really violent, lots of silly blood. So not like realistic blood. It's like silly blood in this trailer. And yeah, go give it to me.
I just can't wait to watch Tom Felton get absolutely wrecked. Can't stand Tom Felton.
No, let's have him go a few times over. Why not?
Moving on now to the streamers. We'll start with Shudder. On the 13th of March, we have Body Cam, which is directed by Brandon Christensen, who directed Night of the Reaper and Superhost. It stars Jamie M. Calica, Sean Rogerson, and Catherine Rao Hagquist. Two police officers investigate a domestic dispute and there is an accidental shooting. Not wanting to be crucified by the public, the officers attempt to cover it up, only to uncover that the cameras aren't the only things watching them. Do I want to watch a film from the perspective of a police officer? No. But am I probably going to watch this anyway? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like an unfortunate one because it looks quite good.
It does. And it doesn't look like it's going to be like, what's that word? It doesn't look like it's going to be propaganda
No.
because they are punished for covering something up.
Seems like it.
But yeah, so we'll see. It does look interesting. I like found footage.
I love found footage.
I'm not really sure has been done.
No, I'm really surprised though, because kind of when I started watching the trailer, it just came to me and I was like, surely this has been done. And then I was thinking and I could not picture one at all.
No, me neither. If you can think of any body cam horror found footage, let us know. But I can't think of any. So this is quite innovative and I think it will be interesting to watch.
Yeah. Definitely. Next up on the 20th of March is 1,000 Women in Horror. This is directed by Donna Davies with contributions from Roxanne Benjamin, Amelia Cooper, Matty Du, and Bria Grant. Women pioneers revolutionize horror cinema through their groundbreaking work as directors, actors, and creators since 1895, leaving an indelible mark on the genre's evolution. As you can tell from that synopsis, this is a documentary about women in horror.
It is what it says in the tin. Looks interesting. Probably will watch it. Yeah. On the 27th of March, we have The Mortuary Assistant, directed by Jeremiah Kipp, who has directed quite a few shorts, starring Willa Holland from Arrow, Paul Sparks, and John Adams, who featured recently on the Lookahead for Mother of Flies.
Mm-hmm.
Rebecca, a mortuary science graduate, takes a night job at Riverfields Mortuary. What begins as a routine job soon turns sinister as she faces terrifying supernatural forces. Ooh. And this is based on the game of the same name, which I haven't played because I don't like playing horror games. They're too scary for me. But I like to watch people play horror games, and I've watched people play this game. So I don't know too much about it, really.
No.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Could be spooky.
Yeah, it could be spooky.
Could be spooky.
In my mind, this is going to have to live up to The Autopsy of Jane Doe, which is set in a mortuary, I think.
Yep.
and is one of the scariest films I've ever watched. So this has a lot to live up
It's
to.
got to live up to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bar them.
And I think The Mortuary's Assistant is a fairly, not recent game, but it's not old, is it?
No, it's not an old game.
So I'm not sure that a somewhat rushed adaptation to cash grab before people aren't interested in it anymore is going to live up to that. But I don't know. That might just be me being cynical. I don't know much about The Mortuary Assistant at all. It could be fine. Who knows?
It could be, yeah. I like Willa Holland. I did watch Arrow, a very good show for the first few seasons at least. And yeah, I thought she was really good in it. And then she kind of never popped up in anything ever again. And I was very surprised by that. So it's nice to see her back. Welcome back, Willa.
I never watched Arrow. I can't speak for.
Yeah, and welcome to the channel. Some older films now coming to Shudder, which I will just go ahead and list for you. From the 1st of March, we have In Search of Darkness, Embodiment of Evil, The Woman, Messiah of Evil, The Last Video Store, Monolith, Bridge to Nowhere, and The Last Horror Film. On the 6th of March, we get Lily Lives Alone. On the 9th, Hostile Dimensions, Fade to Black, The Beastmaster, and Evil Speak. On the 15th of March, Vulcanizadora, say that one 3 times fast, The Alchemist Cookbook, Buzzard, Relaxer. On the 22nd, She Loved Blossoms More. And on the 31st, a big old drop where we get Hostel, as well as Hostel Part 2, Wolf Creek, Sorority Row, May, The Fog, Rob Zombie's Halloween's 1 and 2, and An American Werewolf in London. So on the 31st, you get a pretty good drop of horror movies there. Some older stuff, some slightly newer stuff, but a lot of good stuff in there.
Yeah, a huge drop of horror films coming up in March. I don't know why, but yeah. I'm excited for Beastmaster. What a name. It's a sword and sorcery film.
Yes. Yes.
Lastly, we're going to look at Netflix. So on the 5th of March, we have Remember the Last Night, which is a sequel to Remember. On the 19th of March, we have Saw X and also Spiral. And on the 26th of March, we have Something Very Bad Is Going to Happen, which is a mystery horror miniseries by Haley Zed and the Duffer Brothers. Very exciting.
Looks quite good.
It does.
We watched a little trailer for this one because it's a new drop.
It is, yeah. It comes out on our wedding anniversary.
It does indeed.
And seems to be about a wedding.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, and that brings us to the end of all of our horror releases for March of 2026. I hope you learned something. Hope there are lots of movies here that you are itching and raring to go and see. Go and support them all, please, if you have the time and you have the money. Otherwise,
don't.
Dream them.
See them on our behalf, because we won't be able to see most of them as they come out.
Yeah, please do. Let us know if they're good, because as we've been saying, we won't see them. We will try and watch them when they come to streamers later on in the year, hopefully. Until then, though, please hit that like button, regardless of whether that is your actual opinion of this video or not. Subscribe to the channel, because we would really appreciate that. It's really nice watching those numbers go up.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Even just little by little. We really appreciate it. So please do subscribe to the channel, because we enjoy doing this. It's a lot of fun. Hit that notification bell to be notified when our next video goes live. Who knows what it will be?
Not us.
It'll be very special. Will be very special regardless. It's going to be great. See you next time.